Why would you let me off in front of a muggy person holding a baseball bat?
Let's drain it. Let's take it and leave it out for the sunrise.
We're going to have a lot of fun with this one. Think you could blow up our warehouse and get away with it? Ah, lick.
I'm trying to remember all games that I did recently. I'm playing Final Fantasy 14. Have an MMO guild in there.
Fuck.
I did Gothic 3, 2, 1 on stream. Now I'm doing Arcania.
Those of you sitting in the first few rows will get wet.
I finished Wildstar before that closed.
Son of a bitch!
I'm doing The Sims Castaway as a playthrough on my YouTube.
Leave.
I did Harry Potter 1 and 2 on PS1 on YouTube.
Yeah.
Emulators are great. They're fantastic.
What are you gonna
I do dating sims, I do roguelikes. Recently reinstalled Rogue Legacy again. I often get keys to review games for.
You too, Rodriguez. You're both dead. Nobody messes with the Sabbat and lives.
Except all of the people that messed with the Sabbat and lived. I have like 900 games in my Steam library. It's a long list.
Good effort.
Just unless I have to just name the ones that I'm playing recently.
Execution needs a little work. You look like shit.
Thanks!
Name's Nines.
What happened to the other 8 of you? Yeah, what happened to 1 through 8?
Same thing that happens to a lot of anarchs, Malk. But you already know that somehow, don't you? Should have been more careful, newbie. This ain't the burbs.
Heh, burbs. What do you know? I will let everyone in the shouting distance know.
You do that. Me? I got things to deal with. Why don't you pay me a visit at the last round tonight? I don't know what you've heard so far, but it's time you heard the real story.
I like stories.
This is a mean existence. Stay out of trouble, kid.
Maybe or maybe not. And don't worry, my mind itself will keep me in trouble. We're good. That's the story of being a Malkavian. You're a bit nuts. It might actually be better than comprehending the world as it is, because the world is a cruel, cruel place. That is the LaCroix Tower. We will want to see him. I'm looking for 2 places. I'm looking for the Nines cabin in the woods. It's not much a cabin, it's not really in the woods, but it's like a tiny little place. Ah yes, my trader!
Girl, I saw you coming from down the street and I started praying to the Lord to find it in his heart to send you to me, and hallelujah if he didn't come through for me. Welcome to Fat Larry's Trucker Mag. I am the proprietor and salesman of the month several years in a row. The ladies call me, oh God, but you can call me Fat Larry with a F-A-T, cause there's more of me to love.
Are you the merchant of the ill-gotten illegal and the inferior?
Oh man, you been feeding on the rock, girl? Nah, baby, I don't sell none of that no more. You got some crazy eyes on you. Believe me, I don't have to see the freeze-dried ice cream to know a space cadet when I see one.
But I have so many loot cakes to fatten you.
Hey, so you like to pipe. Didn't say I wouldn't sell you nothing. Chill. Peep this gear I got.
I feel like a stone in a sinner's door. Okay, I need more money. Let's see what we can sell. I don't want to stay with the outfit that I'm wearing currently. I wanted new clothing, first and foremost. And about when we finish with downtown, which is where we got. There's 4 zones, we're 1 down. There we go. Perfect! Now instead of having thong out, I can see my own butt cheeks much better. I don't think Nine's thing is this way. Nope, it's not. Downtown is one really long street. There's really only two ways of going. There's like, what, 4 different outfits? For every race in this game? And obviously Malkavians have to have the completely crazy outfits. Ooh! This is the Trials house. I think they can actually offer you to stay here if you're Tremere, but I'm not too sure. Let me just take this. And this speaks about gargoyles. I think it's through here. Yep! There we go. His place is a bit magicked.
Greetings, Neonate. Might I assume you received my invitation? I have been looking forward to meeting you for quite some time.
Blood magics and betrayal, and the true king upon his throne.
A child of Malkav, no less. Do dark visions cloud your sight, young one? Shattered reflections of your clan father's mind?
The glass is cracked, but strangely clear.
There's truth in your words, Neonate, more than you yet realize. Your madness allows you to glimpse the truth of this existence, to see through the shadowy veil into the world beyond.
On your head an iron crown, and the jester dances before you.
Be cautious when speaking of these visions. Truth is rarely welcomed by those who cannot see it. There are many kindred who will be less, shall we say, accepting of it than I am.
Tell me your name, Wizard King.
Maximilian
Strauss.
I am the regent of this chantry. Welcome.
I really love his outfit, by the way. I think he's a great character.
A chantry is a local gathering place for those of the Tremere clan. I live here, as do apprentices from time to time.
Regent is opaque and shadowing.
Is the leader of a chantry, as well as a teacher to young Tremere apprentices who are studying the mysteries of our clan. I'm sorry, Neonate. The secrets of the Tremere clan are hidden from all but those who share our blood. You would do
But what if I wanna?
into them any further.
My mind has left. My body follows.
Hello.
Actually, I'm pretty sure you have a side quest.
Assistance.
Might I have some words? Tell me of this dark city.
Some advice, young one. Your survival in kindred society will often depend on your ability to find out yourself.
Oh, I'm finding out myself what's going on about me.
That well.
Memory is rarely a gift of the schizophrenic.
As for what is going on here in downtown, the word on everyone's lips, kindred or kind, seems to be epidemic.
Essentially,
Seems that disease has been spreading at an alarming rate throughout the downtown population.
as a vampire, you don't want to drink any plague blood.
Heights, the local
Doesn't kill you,
more than
makes you spread plague wherever you go.
Yes, indeed. My opinion is that the local anarchs are responsible for these outbreaks. Their precipitous indulgence of certain passions often leads to such things. Ergo, then...
Now you're
watchful-
talking like they're having sex before marriage or something.
An interesting proposition. If you succeed in finding the cause of this epidemic and putting an end to it, I will compensate you appropriately for your efforts.
I shall do this deed.
Again, I recommend speaking with the anarchs. You can find...
No, there's nothing wrong with that, Victor, with, you know, sleeping before marriage. It's just that he sounds like one of them old folks that are like, you new folk with your new stuff. There we go. That's the plague. I don't know why, but those two like markers got stuck above there at some point and they're just not going away. The blood quest, the blood plague quest is quite big. Crab nipple, meh. Oh, great subtitles. So I don't know if we're gonna do it, but I kind of wanted to just pick it up anyway. Okay, is this? Yep, this is the Nines bar. It's the bar at which the Nines resides. The Anarchs believe that the vampire place belongs to everyone. Camarilla believe in like a lawful capitalistic orders. Anarchs are essentially communists, but of the vampire world. It's a bit weird.
Sabat chased you in here, Cammy?
You're the damsel in distress, yes.
Shit about me over in that ivory tower? Who said it, huh? I'll kick their ass.
The only words spoken were in my head.
Lunatic. I'd give you a piece of my mind, seeing as how you're just another do-girl for the Camarilla. Shit. No amount of good sense penetrates that white noise you mouths call a brain, does it?
I like my white noise. Something is plaguing you.
Weird you say that, yeah. You might say something is plaguing me. A plague bearer, as a matter of fact.
Oh, my mind digest this creature.
It doesn't care who they feed from. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. We can't get sick, but the kind can. And kindred that feed on them start spreading disease. And that gets sick, it's an epidemic. CDC's in town as we speak.
Can't you just chew the dirty carrier pigeon away?
Yeller? May sound cruel, but it's necessary. If someone puts together 2 and 2 as to the real cause of an outbreak of bloodborne diseases, guess what happens? So the plague bearers gotta be found and put down. If the Camarilla really gives a damn, they'll help us out.
Ah, so now you want your capitalistic brothers. What shall I do?
Boys ghouls? Name's Paul. Lives nearby in the Skyline Apartments. Been a stranger lately. Looked like death last time he was here. Said he didn't get bit, but maybe you can get more info out of him.
I will touch this ghoul in his mind's secret
Wait,
places.
If Paul's not talking, you might want to start questioning the homeless pop. So many have been dying lately that it takes the city a few days to pick up the bodies.
I will spread my mind around the city of angels. See you, damn sail.
You guys are all the same.
Well, if it ain't the talk of the town, poster child for Camarilla benevolence. What does the prince...
You mean that she takes her clothes off? A jester plays his little games and sends his little pawn before him.
Jester? What the hell did you say? Hold on. You're Malkavian, right? You doubly stupid. Crazy as hell. Princess bitch. Little pawn, you said? Yeah, you got that right. If you were as crazy as you look.
Malkavians are special people. You don't need to make fun out of us. Greetings, Helter Skelter.
Malkavians and they goddamn insight. That shit is creepy. Anyway, yeah. My name is Skelton. I do my part to keep California a free state for the anarchists.
I seek ye of the name of numbers.
Well, then go on up and see it. You're free to do as you please here.
When I get to the bottom, I'll go back to the top of the side. Farewell. Oh.
You showed up. Good. Here's what I gotta tell you. And so you know, I don't lecture, I don't rap, I'm no bureaucrat.
That almost rhymed.
I nowhere came to be involved in something 500 times bigger than you and me.
More!
You got a right to know the score. The Camarilla, this is the short of it. They operate a lot like a pyramid scheme. There's a bunch of these old-timers at the top with God only knows what plots in mind.
How do Nosferatu's equivalent of furries. They look like they've been put through cancer and gotten out of a cheese grater.
And so on and on and on. It hurts my head just thinking about the mess. What it works out to is this. Only a few people at the top have any real power. LaCroix? Shit. LaCroix's just the guy who backstabbed and wheeled and dealed his way into becoming king son of a bitch of all the local Camarilla.
Oh, fair enough. Equally ousted by the society, Victor said, by the way.
Let's do. I learned the way of this world during the Depression. A bunch of old rich bastards screwed the country. But did they suffer? No.
Which depression?
You can't trust the people at the top.
The 1930s one?
Without them. All you can do is get a group of people together who aren't assholes. Find a place to put your feet up and make some examples of the quote-unquote elite to keep the rest the hell out. Everyone's an equal here. The same thing this country used to be about. That's what LA has been. An anarch-free state.
I think every millennial has depression, Victor. As for the economy crash, now that's something that's gonna be happening often.
The Camarilla was kicked out on their ass a long time ago. We, the anarchs, didn't want to play their politics anymore. Now LaCroix and crew pop in like they never left? No goddamn way. Their laws don't apply to us.
So you make new vampires willy-nilly then? Meet with them, baloney all around.
Meeting right
here. You and the prince don't go up on the weekends?
LaCroix represents everything I hate. The Camarilla, stuck-up aristocrats, rich businessmen, crooked politicians. The only place LaCroix belongs is in an urn.
Are you the prince of thieves and are those your merry men?
Don't use me and prince in the same sentence, Malk. I fought to keep LA free since I was embraced. A long time later, I'm one of the only ones left that hasn't bidded or switched sides. The most veteran soldier on the battlefield.
And my mind is still soft. Any shape I could set it in?
Here's what I tell all the new blood. 1, you get careless, that blood will make you into a monster. If you rampage around here, you get put down. 2, don't kill when you feed. No reason to. In this city, there's lots of ways to slake the beast without leaving a trail of dead. 3, the Camarilla's full of shit. 4, watch your back, always. And lastly, learn how to fight. Because a speech ain't gonna save your ass when you're staring down the barrel of a shotgun.
Teach me!
After picking your ass up off the pavement, you can tell you don't even know the basics. Hold your hands up like this.
Yay, free skill points.
Makes you harder to hit. Keep your thumbs out of your fists and put your weight into your punches.
Well, I was 15. And Let's Plays were a kind of new thing. And I wanted to show off this very specific game. And I was watching a guy. And I also started doing Let's Play of the same game he was doing. And we met through YouTube comments, and he's my husband now, by the way, but... Yeah, I wanted to make a Let's Play of Bloodlines. So 9 years previous, this is where I started. And then I just kept on going. Even when there wasn't a reason to keep on going, I kept on going.
You poor bastard. Listen, LA's the school of hard knocks, so keep your friends close and your enemies.
It's like, this is everything that I do from my free time outside of writing.
It's the time of night.
YouTube.
Got my eye on you.
And Twitch. Squishy! Yay, there's also Jack in here.
You made it back in one piece. How's Santa Monica?
Good! Explosive. Lady was sad and beautiful.
Stroll on the beach. So did you score a lot of skee-ball tickets down on the pier there?
I whipped around the wooden ball, but procured no prize.
I can't imagine you did. Probably too busy getting pushed around by every vampire with the weakest seniority over you, am I right?
Right as a red rain.
It's usually the way the story goes. Same old bullshit politics from when you were alive, huh? Don't it make you just want to rip somebody's spine out? What? You saying that's just me?
I feel like there should be a game of just Jack. Whatever Jack normally does, I want to see it. I want to be part of whatever Jack does. Because I have a feeling that he just like peruses the countryside as the does not give a shit guy.
You got any cans? What? Get away from me! Leave me alone!
We wanted to know about the plague. This is who we talk with.
Oh, you do? Well, I don't believe you. You're after my aluminum cans, aren't you? You're not gonna get them. Just get away!
Won't you recall your tale to a friendly, familiar face?
Ah, okay. All I know is that old Tin Can Bill, he's been jabbering about some kind of monster that took him somewhere and got him sick. And that's all I know, okay? And that's all I'm saying.
Where is this man of
I
cans?
usually find him down in his alleyway, just across from that bar over there.
Farewell, my bed-ragged beauty.
Bring me a candle, it's Hanukkah.
Wait, bring you a candle? It's Hanukkah? Wouldn't you like a fire instead? Hello.
Who's there, huh? Old Bill can't see too good these days. Is that you, Betty? I ain't got no booze tonight, so you may as well get the hell out of here.
I see you wear the Dark Brother's mark.
Dark Brother? What are you talking about? It's just me, old Tin Can.
We're spoiling a side quest by just existing.
I don't want to be bothered unless you've got a bottle to share.
The shadows of the past haunt your present. Speak.
There's a monster, you see. Monster with his face all twisted and ugly, teeth longer than your finger, and these eyes, piss yellow and full of hate. I've never seen eyes like that before. Still giving me bad dreams.
Good, we're doing a side quest in the downtown area, Petra. Keep your tongue wagging.
Hit me, threw me over a shoulder, took me to the bad place, the dark place. Oh, God, the smell, worse than anything I've... And then he bit me, my neck. Oh, God, it was horrible. Don't remember too much after that. Blacked out and woke up here in my alley. Haven't been feeling too well since then.
The important takeaway here is do not get bitten by monsters? Yeah, do not get eaten in alleyways. That sounds like a great advice.
Came up through the sewers, he did. Just around the corner there. Don't want to go back to the bad place, friend. Don't let the monster come back and take me there.
A beautiful brother will haunt you no more. Not a thread in the tapestry unravels. Farewell. Ah, we just killed that guy. And he was gonna die from the blood plague, so I suppose we're doing him a favor. I think that's just the way up. We need further into these sewers. I can boost myself. And let me maybe just get a few rats before I go on. This is exactly where we want to be. If it looks creepy and as somebody's worshipping site, that is precisely where you want it to come.
Found your way down here, did you? Following the smell of entrails and rotting flesh. Looking for a free little bloodsucker. There's meat galore in my kingdom.
How do you keep your intelligence when like half of your head just kind of sinks in and pushes your brain that way? The bestial brother you are.
Brother Canker, they call me. High Lord in the diseased halls of the dead. Look around you. The blood. The bloated bodies. The maggot-ridden mortal shells. These are the signs. The coming of a new age.
Dante, doom and devils.
Brotherhood of the Ninth Circle. The darkest dawn is almost upon us. Come, join us in these last nights, spreading our disease upon the earth, sharing this unholy communion with our human herd.
Human herd! Okay, you're a cracked maze of a mind.
Doors have been opened, the seals broken, and the final steps into the abyss. The terrible mysteries of the Ninth Circle.
Do you have to make those mouth noises when you talk?
They are the weak, sick, hopeless. I bring them a new purpose. They are the vessels of darkness, carrying the diseased truth in their veins. Come, join the disciples who have gathered here, floating in their own putrescence. I will show you the mysteries of our brotherhood as I feed on your flesh.
Yes, I will dance this dervish until you are dead. I think he set off my beast. Yeah, he did. I couldn't exactly control myself there. So yeah, if you get hit too high and your humanity is going down, then that can happen. If you set off your beast. I'm trying to figure out, is there like anything else around here? Why was there a door symbol on these? Oh. Where does that go? Oh, just out here, okay. That wasn't very far. Okay. So we can report this back in. Because I was like, this isn't where this quest ends, unfortunately. It's not like he's the only plague bearer. Yay, some rats for me. Tasty, tasty, tasty rats. I don't like that gap very much. Remember failing it often. Is this the right way? One of these pipes will be where we came from. Which is the pipe that I'm looking for. No, this pipe goes down. Wait, did we come from down? I think we did come from down. Nope, this is where we came from. Good. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. I know precisely where we came from. Okay. Back up we go, and thankfully Nine's bar is really close by. You can do this quest in a way that makes you like run through half the universe. Because there are 2 leads and one of the leads is kind of further away. But you need to investigate 2 anyway. The carrier pigeon is extinct.
Except we dusted a second one over near the convention center. They're part of some doomsday cult apparently. No telling how many there are, but it's open season on all these sick sons of bitches.
More pigeons for this cat to catch. I begin my prowl. Okay, now we're back to having to go to speak to the ghoul pole. Normally, if you do them in the reverse order, you will find like a pamphlet for the cult on the guy that we have just killed. But because we did it the wrong way around, we don't.
I don't think so.
While we're going this way, we may as well see LaCroix. I mean, we will have to eventually anyway. Each one of these like small mini zones, by the way, have like a lot of quests. Like really a lot of quests. It's just that we practically skipped every quest in Santa Monica, and there's some like really screwed up ones that I really enjoyed.
You look familiar, Missy. We haven't met before, have we? Oh, yeah, back in Santa Monica, right? Whew, I don't know what came over me back there, but now I got this sweet night shift position, and I'm happier than the time I met Supowitz. Well, enough about my lucky break. You here to see one of the bigwigs, Missy?
Yeah! Send me to the top of the ivory tower, quickly!
I'd love to buzz you up, but according to building security...
It is pretty cool. It has very good atmosphere.
You're supposed to be here.
I would recommend most people to play it.
Louis Law, but I'm new here, and you don't get a second chance like this every day.
Open the sky ferry for he.
Okay then. Mr. LaCroix, he told me to expect someone fitting your description sometime tonight. You go right on up.
Wise.
You have a good power meeting, or whatever it is you types do up there. You need any security? Well, you just ring the front desk and ask for Officer Chunk. That's me, in case you were wondering.
I am no longer here. That being said, with my current appearance, with my butt cheeks nice out and breezy, I have a feeling that if anyone saw me go up to a person that has like a full-on suit, And looks like LaCroix, they would be like they're sending in a prostitute.
There you are. I was informed of your presence in the building. Since you're here, I'll take the liberty of assuming you've destroyed the warehouse.
That is correct.
This is correct, yes? Most excellent. I had no doubt you'd prove my decision a prudent one. I trust you encountered no impediments to your progress on account of my personnel.
Bloody Mercury, Two Faces, Dinner Assassins, Wolf People.
Yes, yes. Sure, it was quite an experience. You've done well, circumstances being what they were. I will admit, not many in your position would have overcome such a trial. But don't misunderstand me.
He actually kind of expected us to die, and now he's like, what do I do now?
Genuine asset. It's a bit disturbing, the lack of talent within this organization as of late. Tell me, what would you say to doing a bit of reconnaissance for me?
What shall I spy with my little
There have
eyes?
been whispers, rumors spreading around the kindred community concerning the Elizabeth Dane, the cargo ship that was towed into port recently. Have you heard of it?
You hear them too? I mean, continue.
Police are investigating the Dane as we speak. Even the Nosferatu have little information on what's been found. However, the reason the ship has caused such speculation is because it was transporting an object called the Ankaran sarcophagus. Now, I'm not one to predicate a decision based on conjecture, so what I need is fact. And more importantly, I need evidence that the occurrences on the Dane were not supernatural in nature, and in no way relate to this Ankaran sarcophagus.
Got it. Help me understand.
3 objectives. 1. I want you to examine the sarcophagus for anything unusual. You may sense something peculiar about the sarcophagus. In fact, many kindred in the city have reported an uneasiness in the air since the Dane's arrival. Do not, under any circumstances, open the Ankaran sarcophagus. Secondly, the police have begun their investigation. Find out what they have concluded thus far. Thirdly, take the cargo manifest for the ship. I want to find out what else it was carrying. The last thing we want is police aware of our existence, so be careful what you do in front of them. And unlike the warehouse, you cannot wholesale slaughter a ship full of lawmen without consequences.
No killing makes murder, said Cookie, but
Good. Oh, and it has come to my attention that you had an encounter with Nines Rodriguez earlier.
If you don't go and speak with Nines, he outright sends you to.
This charm of his brashly about. What exactly did Mr. Rodriguez say?
I will read you back the
I
minutes.
haven't crassly delivered untold times within Elysium. You have to understand, most of the Anarchs know no better option, or have been bullied into their cause by the unrulier ones. You can't fault all for the boorishness of a few. Now that that's out of the way, I trust you're prepared to leave for the Dane.
Yes. Always ready to be already gone.
I'm counting on an encore exposition of the talent you showed earlier. Go. And remember, under no circumstances are you to open the Ankaran sarcophagus. We'll talk later. Good. There's a boat waiting for you on the beach in Santa Monica.
Yes. Aye aye. If I remember correctly, he sends you to about 3 maybe separate missions. Here there are like big levels that are separate from like the whole world.
Need a ride?
We can do it before or after the side quest, so we may as well... Yes, you may take me for a ride! So we may as well continue doing the main story right now. There's only one side quest that I'm doing in downtown, and it is this one. For if we wanna be 50% done with the game in the next hour or so, we should, you know, hurry our asses. The beach is down there. There should be like a big boat waiting for me. Or rather, a little dinghy boat. not really a massive one. You can pretend to be some people once you actually get to the big boat. I'm thinking I might need to upgrade my invisibility, because that makes that level really, really easy. But I can't. I don't have enough skill points. Durr. Hello.
Hey, what can I say? You preserved my ass. I truly appreciate you not saying anything, and I want you to know I take care of those who do me favors. So from now on, you need equipment, info, you come see me at my apartment. Don't hesitate.
How fleet your feet, Mercury.
I tell you, that blood you guys got's an amazing thing. Helped close up a few wounds. This back alley patch fixed up the rest. I needed that beating. Good reminder not to overestimate my ability. Last time it's gonna happen.
Okay. May the wings on your feet fly you to lighter skies. Very well.
Hope they don't find me here.
Don't worry, you're on some sort of fuck-off beach. I don't think anyone's too interested in finding you here. Now, normally you can pretend to be a journalist that they were expecting coming, but I'm not too sure how they're gonna react to a Malkavian.
Yo, lady. Ah, for Christ's sakes. Tell Jacobson if he plans on making editor-in-chief, he's gotta start working with me. I can't keep getting him these scoops if he's gonna send high school journalists who don't know enough to wear something.
Okay, he still thinks that we're like... a journalist. Good. Let's convince him. See in the vision of Jacobson's corrupt crony.
Easy, Lois Lane. This is still a badge you're talking to.
Now that the formalities are out of the way, what you got for us?
Right, look, I got you a copy of the initial report, and I can get you into the cabin, but you gotta make yourself real scarce after that. Anybody catches you, I don't know you. And no goddamn flash photography, brainchild.
Where does my path lead?
A sec. Hines to Marsh. Hines to Marsh. Marsh, they need you up in the bridge. Over.
Yes! That's the 1 XP that I needed!
Clear.
Clarity is not my goblet of Earl Grey. I can't believe that he still thinks that I'm a journalist and not really insane.
As soon as he leaves, get your ass moving and don't let him see you. I'll give you a couple of minutes, but don't dilly-dally. In and out, okay?
A dilly and dally are strange bedfellows.
Stay out of sight. If anyone sees you, you're on your own. Take the stairs up to the security room. There'll be a computer in there. The password is Lighthouse. Lighthouse. All one word. You getting all this?
I shall sail forward towards this beautiful beacon.
And don't forget to tell Jacobson I get double my usual fee for this one.
I think I remember.
Hines to Jacobson. Anderson. Hines to Anderson. Come in, Anderson. Come check this out. I just saw a balloon. Yeah?
I think this is the wrong way. No, this is the right way. Okay, we can go up to the lighthouse security room from here. I want better invisibility. That's the security room. No, password failed. Deck cams on. Unlock records. Reports. A lot. I had like 4 games when I was a child, so I would just replay the same ones over and over and over again. Okay, deck cams. This counts as actually looking at the sarcophagus, which is good because it means that we do not need to go through all of that crap. You can actually get there physically and look at it physically. But it's easier to just look through it with a cam. That's the policeman. That's where you can go to it physically. A records room. Ship's manifest. Let me just say. Uncurrent site transfer to Los Angeles. Uncurrent sarcophagus, 3 crates, pottery tablets, 1 box unidentified. A copy of the initial police report for the Elizabeth Dane, signed by members of the USCG and CIS and LAHP agencies. Despite strong evidence of amazing physical violence, not a single body has been found, no survivors have been located, and there's no signs of large-scale theft. Good. Good. Sneak, that's the button that I need. I think this is where it came from. I like unlocked this door. Getting there physically to the sarcophagus is a lot more exciting because it's a whole like sneaking level. But if you have the word power, solving that mission with no violence is a lot easier. Because we were just like in and out. Do I hope that LaCroix doesn't mind that I haven't investigated the sarcophagus up close, but just looked at a dingy little camera footage. Now, need to figure out where is my cab. Over here, good. While we're here, let's see if we can seduce somebody at the bar. That's kind of free blood if you can't do. But you need to be quite good with talking. Okay.
Sheesh, is this place always so dead?
This is only the sweet beginning, my lovely.
Ooh, that was an interesting thing to say. What are you, some kind of barroom philosopher? Or is that your idea of girl talk?
I'm just trying to divine your direction. Why are you here?
I thought coming to LA was going to be more exciting than Arizona. I didn't come all this way just for watered-down booze.
Oh god. We're not good enough at seduction. You're the moon to my mincemeat. Perhaps later I will return with the news of an underground gallows. Farewell. Yeah, let's not say that they're the moon to our mincemeat. That won't go very well. Did you know there was weather outside?
Last person on Earth, I'd reconsider my views on bestiality.
Jesus! Okay. Okay, we're really bad at seduction. Point taken. When somebody says that they would reconsider their views on bestiality if you were the last person on Earth, you know that you fucked up. Anyone taking a leak in these back alleys right now? Because that happens. Well, you will in a second. Yep.
Lovely.
Okay, you have a nice piss when you come out of it.
Hop in.
Ribbit, let's go. So let's just try seeing Soul's ability on him.
Going somewhere?
Yeah, see how his soul was purple? He's not a regular taxi driver, nor is he a regular vampire. Online, people would be guessing that he's like the third generation, but believes himself to be Cain. AKA, he's the guy that started the Malkavians. Well, I probably have to talk to the fat guy again.
Evening, Missy. You back to see Mr. LaCroix?
Yeah!
Yeah, he told me to send you up as soon as you came in. Lots of people here to see Mr. LaCroix. Nice guy. He seems a little different, though. I wonder if he's... that's his business.
You wonder if he's what? Anemic? Holding a party? Laundering money?
I've said all I need to for now. I don't have time for a monologue. Give me the bullet points of what you saw.
Sarcophagus open.
And the Ankaran sarcophagus. What did you see?
It was washed with blood and semen.
Opened? Let's not jump to conclusions. Give me the manifest in your notes. I'll sort this mess later. You might have noticed when you came in the parade of malingering mollycoddles filing out.
Sure!
Those were the Primogen, this city's clan elders. A worrisome bunch devoted first and foremost to the security of their own skin. Which is why they were here. It seems Alistair Grout, the Malkavian Primogen, has either forgotten how to answer his phone, or is missing. The Sabbat's appearance has put the Primogen on edge. Grout's mansion is in the Hollywood Hills. I need you to pry Grout out of whatever crack he's crawled into and have him contact us.
If it pleases you.
For the moment. You know, your demeanor thus far bears similar characteristics to those that...
You mean butt licking. I just don't want to have very long conversations with you. I'm honored. Now speak of Grout.
About Grout. As I said, Grout is the Malkavian Primogen. His behavior and home are eccentric, to say the least. He's developed a paranoid bent lately, so you may have to check under every bed in the place for him.
My body moves now.
When we hear from Grout, you may come back. Until then. Oh, and to show my appreciation for your dedicated service to me, I have secured you a haven nearby, in the Skyline apartment building. I hope it's to your liking.
We may as well drop by. That is where we need to go to see the poor Mr. Ghoul anyway. But yes, our apartments got upgraded, and you will not necessarily be upgraded. It depends on how you speak with LaCroix and what you do. There is an ending where you can, like, side with LaCroix. I just don't very much want to do that. Okay, that won't be the right way. I think.
It's a nice night out, huh?
Is it a nice night out? And that's a bar. You can hit up some more people over there.
Get away from my stuff.
But we're very bad at, you know, hitting up people. And there we go. This is where the ghoul that was getting ill lives, and this is where we live. No mail for us. Storage. There's like security cameras somewhere around here. A sewer entrance. And there we go. Apartment notes. 1. Simon Milligan, he's on TV, so odds are footage of his place will be worth something eventually. Cian Milton, he's a slob and he never really has chicks over. Some guy has been staying with him lately, so I haven't wanted to watch much. Georgia Welch, the rich broad is pretty hot. Apartment 4 is us. Apartment 5. Pal Anderson, I thought there was no reason to watch him, but I got him upstairs. I'll keep the tape rolling. Anna Glazer. Okay. What was the ghoul's name again? Pal. So Pal lives in apartment 5. Now we know. I like how there's only like an apartment per floor. This must be a very rich building if apartments are that big. Hello, Kitsune. Ooh. Phone! Dead guy. Phone.
Paul, it's Hannah. Just calling to see how you are. I hope I didn't give you what I've got. I feel like crap. Actually, I need to ask you a favor. Could you pick me up some cold medicine at the store? I hate to bother you, but...
We're doing good. We're doing a marathon of Bloodlines. Until completion. Okay, so Hannah should live just one floor above. If I remember that correctly. I hope it was a nice nap. What was her code? Oh, 1203. These are some fairly nice apartments. Whoopsie, I didn't mean to press all specs. Only one bedroom though.
Paul, is that... Hey, you're not Paul. Who are you? What are you doing in here?
Paul was blinded by the light. let the veils of madness paint you a vision of Paul.
Oh, I knew it was you. I knew you'd come to take care of me.
Yes, sweet little fly. Tell me of the sickened spider who bit you.
Oh, Paul, you say the most beautiful things. You want to know how I got sick? How sweet of you to ask.
Most people that get a cold like me could not tell you how they got sick.
Her name was Jezebel. Jezebel Locke. I'm usually not too good with names, you know, but hers was so strange. I can't seem to get it out of my head.
Did you dance with the spider?
I mean, I think so. To tell you the truth, I don't really remember a whole lot about that night, you know. Everything's a little blurry, you know. I mean, I'm not usually, you know, into women, but I remember feeling so attracted to her. I thought she was the most beautiful woman I'd ever seen. Well, the next thing that's clear is when I woke up the next morning. I haven't been feeling too well since then. To tell you the truth, I have other friends who've worked with her, and they're not doing so hot either, you know?
Where is she?
Okay. I'm a professional escort.
So the spider paid to bring you to her parlor. Where is her?
I'm at the Empire Hotel. I can't remember the number. Paul, I really like you. You were so nice to me the other night. I don't meet a lot of guys like you.
We will share many more of those moments, little fly.
I really do.
And may your wings take you to higher places, little fly. And now she's dead. I'm pretty sure that we're the ones killing them, but that is a... Honestly, that is a mercy, considering that they're all infected with blood plague. And yeah, you can tell her that her boyfriend is dead. And that's just so mean. Ooh! Ammo.
Evidence that suggests the crew or several members of the crew were slain, though no names are being released at the moment. One piece in the Elizabeth Dane's cargo was revealed as the Ankaran sarcophagus. Discovered at a dig in Turkey, the sarcophagus was on its way to the Los Angeles Museum of Natural History for a detailed analysis and exhibition. Authorities are expected to release the sarcophagus to the museum in the next few days. A robbery gone bad at the Surfside Diner left several dead after the attempts by the would-be robbers were thwarted by a diner patron turned vigilante. Witnesses saw the vigilante run from the diner after they were alerted by the sound of gunfire inside. Police have stated that vigilantism will not be tolerated, and that they know it was you.
And there you go, the TV starts blaming you.
Providence, Rhode Island has scientists scratching their heads. Found by a jogger.
Let's check our mail.
He smelled it a mile away. The mystery creature is thought to be some form of giant octopus.
It has come to our attention that a sample of werewolf blood has made it into the hands of the local tabloid, and that they have sent it on to the clinic in Santa Monica for testing.
A tourist bus destined for the ancient city of Angkor that failed to return Wednesday night was found this morning.
Get the sample of blood from the clinic. Not gonna be doing that. Stop by my apartment when you get a chance. I'll set you up.
To search through the surrounding jungle amidst concerns that it is
well, you can hack it into your own computer, Victor.
Based in the region.
But if you can't hack into your own computer, then you're just never checking your emails ever again.
The slayings were carried out during a drug deal gone bad. They suspect this may be...
Don't touch the butter! The new extreme sport that's sweeping the nation is now on a limited edition DVD. Oof. You heard it here first. Do not touch the butter.
Reports suggest that the warehouse destroyed in the explosion was being used in a weapon smuggling operation, and that the source of the detonation...
Well, time to go back out into the real world and the world of questing and stuff. Oh, really? You're just not supposed to forget your password? To your computer? Victor was asking what happens if you do forget it? Because, I mean, it's written on a piece of paper at the start of the game. And I suppose you could actually visit your old apartment and still read it, because the apartment will still be there. It's just that downtown's apartment a lot more convenient.
Yes? May I help you?
Jezebel?
Yes. Miss Locke is one of our more, popular guests. Why do you ask? I can't do that. It's against hotel policy.
I am the Queen's long-lost blood sister.
I see. Well, in that case, perhaps I can make an exception. Here's the key to her suite. Have a nice evening.
Thanks, that lock shall now open to me. I like how persuasion just works on people. Just, yep, I am her sister. Now, though, to remember where the hell she lives. I'm hoping that maybe... It says, nope. Hello, Scorpio, and I agree on the nostalgia bit. I love this game. The key does not say where she lives, so we have to check a few floors. Pin code, pin code. Okay, now we know that it's not on floor 6. Unfortunately, entering the elevator for some reason loads you into the ground floor. I wish it really didn't do that. 5. Let's try 5. There's like some mafia bosses that are up in these levels as well. So it's like you can find Jezebel or you can find some mafia. Jezebel.
Yeah, who do we have here? Are you a believer, little morsel? Have you come for the kind of enlightenment only Jezebel can give?
Are you the Wicked Queen?
Ah, yes. I am Jezebel. Jezebel Locke. You are Malkavian, are you not? Speaking in twisted riddles, your eyes dancing with visions they don't understand. Won't you dance with Jezebel, little morsel?
Oh yes, I will dance with Jezebel very much.
Oh, come on now. Don't deny yourself the pleasure of Jezebel's talents. Just a few more steps and we can be enveloped by the sweet darkness, become slaves to the desires of our wasted flesh.
I forgot my damn it.
Oh, you cannot escape me, little morsel. One way or another, you and I will intertwine our beings on the way into the ninth circle, and I will send you forth, full of the sweet sickness I carry.
Do you also wear the 9 rings?
Yes, I follow the path of the ninth circle. Come and join the enlightened, indulging your animal instincts until both Kine and...
She's one of the plague givers. Like, you can see all of them sound really insane.
Be our truth, desire, and the death that follows.
The dread quest has no rhyme or reason.
Control my hunger any longer. Come, the truth will be shown to you as I drink the blood from your twice lifeless body.
Yeah, but then you really die, Victor. Ecstasy. Like, very fast, too.
Oh, ecstasy,
in a couple of days, apparently.
Ecstasy.
Your flesh will fan the flames of hell as your dark brother before you. Jesus Christ, she doesn't take a lot of damage, does she? Oh, this might be a bit problematic. I got stuck in a corner. No! Yeah, it will.
Oh, yeah. Who do we have here?
Oh! You're speaking through the wall. This might be bad.
Oh. Oh. Who Yes. I can.
Yep.
Don't move.
You're not really supposed to be able to leave that room. Yay! Jesus! I like my shotgun. There we go. Normally the door locks behind you. Okay. You're unsure what benefits can be gained from this tome. Okay. I am enlightened. Okay, I'm now invited to the Brotherhood. And I could really do somebody to drink from. Like, really a lot. I did not realize that you can leave during the conversation. Like, or rather that you can start the conversation by opening the door. You always stand there alone, mister, so like... Hope you don't mind. You can stand there a bit dazed, right? Ah, his blood is so high quality. Look how slowly it goes down. We'll have to do. Can we also attack you in here? Yay! Now there's just two very dazed people in here. Both sorta alive, but I would call the ambulance if I was them. That was a nice back hug. It was very... Surprised what kind of good quality blood was in that receptionist. He was well kept. Comes from a good family that might even have a PhD. According to Jack, that was like, have you ever tasted the PhD blood?
Hey, baby, need company?
Not really, I'm all companied out. The last of that quest is like all the way over there, if I remember correctly, so let's...
Where to?
Let's just go and find our Malkavian brother, shall we? For once again, a main quest is something that must be done. Hello, Nines.
You. What are you doing here?
He of the numbered name. Well, the map isn't that big, it's just preset locations on it.
No.
Your words are a little wobbly.
You should get out of here. This place is bad news. Pardon me.
Your mouth is making mystical mush. I'm not too sure that was the real Nines. I mean, we can appear to people as different people. I will really miss in the new one being able to go third person. I'm not too sure how good it's gonna be, so I'm not even too sure if I'm playing it yet, but... yeah, I like the fact that this game is third person / first person. Insane Malkavian has a mansion where he did experiments on other insane people, meaning that they're littered literally all over the mansion. Apparently your message was a bit too sexual, Victor. But yes, I just drank her to death. No! Permitted term, suck. Suck. It immediately read it as being very sexual. Okay, let's be tiny bit more careful. We wanna... ideally, we wanna suck her without the second guy reacting. I don't think it should give you a notification, it just gave me notification, so I kind of warned you. Yeah. Ah, there's a third one, so that's where the third woman came from. Yep, I have passed the horror house a long time ago. That's in Santa Monica. Now I'm in the mansion, the insane guy's mansion. He's just like us, a Malkavian. Her. The more people we suck, the less people we have to fight. So it's quite nice, really. Ah, this is where you have to get the lights right. I can never do it, so I just like do them in a very random order. I only have the Twitch chat up, not the Twitch itself. So I will not even know how many viewers there are, but that's perfectly fine with me. Yeah, this is the puzzle. Okay, we don't do the puzzle. We just pull things. There we go. We pulled things right.
Another unfortunate casualty to... tide of time, insane asylums. I lament their loss not only as brokerage houses for the breadth and depth of human psychoses, but also I shall mourn the disappearance of that peculiar environment present only in an insane asylum. That palpable atmosphere of blistered brains and churning...
Oh, so you didn't like the insane asylum going away, so you made your own, or what?
Flowing bodily humors, that gently rolling cacophony of distant...
I did one of the Alice's
the muttered cursing
as a let's play, but I did the newer one and not the older one. I know about the older one. I do feel like I should do the older one at some point.
I shall still find test subjects as surely as I find bloody sustenance in the...
Thank you for following.
This climate, I fear, may never be replicated.
I don't think that she's asking what dialogue translation. I think she's laughing. There we go. Solve this room without anyone fighting back, and I'm just like one happy blood-filled cupcake. Those are all still locked. There's still one remaining. There we go. I do have my suspicions that the old one's also good. The only issue with never-ending slew of games is that there's so many games in so little time, eh? I'm literally just going from one to the other, draining them dry. I just really don't want to fight them because they hit hard. Hello, Leputelu. What, me just running up to people and biting them?
Often I reflect with great regret on the missed opportunity that was my infector. Had I been conscious after the attack, I could have stopped the orderlies from locking her in the roaming pen. What I would give for just one interview, a few simple questions of the plague-ridden woman who met her end that dawn. Of course, there is no guarantee she would have been any more helpful than my current crop of test subjects, mewling wretches. Few could be called enthusiastic. Given the nature of the tests, I cannot expect the same fervor from all, but a modicum of cooperation would be appreciated. Animals. The one called John went so far as to gnaw off his arm and escape into the floorboards like some fierce rodent. I still hear him.
Victor said that one of the levels in that game pretty much has enemies with their backs to you from direction you're approaching, and you can combo silence kill them. Yeah, I imagine this does feel a bit like this.
My studies proceed at a languid pace. I'm mired in a foul ennui as my wife's illness advances. My subjects grow restless without proper supervision, but I cannot pull myself back from this black depression. How many nights I've wasted now, gazing...
This is one of my favorite views in the game. It's very simple, but very impactful, because they didn't use that much detail or that many items, if you can see on here, but it does feel like you're actually looking at the street, and that those lights, even though they're literally just tiny dots, do feel like they're cars. Victor, every single game that you want me to play, you should just go on that video where I asked people to give me suggestions and just write them in a long list so that I don't forget. And another dead lady. And yes, the Malkavian in this place has a wife that he actually has frozen. Which sounds really gruesome, but that's how it is. I don't think Deus Ex is that replayable, though I did play it on my channel. No. Yeah, it is quite good. Oh, come on, let's not miss the lady. There we go. Woof! There was a reason why I didn't want them to see me. That leads back to the corridor. So does that. I remember the ending being like very vague. Like you could just choose 3 lines of vague.
After decades of solitary study into this affliction, I have learned that it is by no means mine alone. Indeed, the city is home to an entire society of similarly afflicted individuals with whom I've only recently made contact. They are an understandably standoffish sort, by and large, but I have been able to confirm with them that the condition is indeed vampirism, which apparently comes in a multitude of strains, each with a spectacular set of symptoms such as invisibility and even a sort of lycanthropy. Through numerous official interactions...
there's 2 more areas, Victor.
...society, I have concluded that their fundamental understanding of the vampiric condition is woefully lacking and mired in suspicion and pseudo-religious dogma that would make a Turk balk for its strictures. Indeed, they seemed impressed with my studies and the eloquence with which I was able to present them. Apparently, the typical sufferer of my particular strain
Yep.
is far from the vampire.
It's gonna be a long one.
So impressed were they that they even...
I have a feeling that friggin' Gamrtalk's, Gamercam account will get fed up with me and will be like, off you go!
The vantage point from which to
get out!
Breadth and epidemiology of the affliction, so that I may move more
But I have seen one stream of 8 hours.
Toward a cure.
And they haven't fed up with that, guys, so let's hope that I can stay here for a little while longer, eh? Yeah, back to the dungeon with you! That's another one of those.
I have accepted the role of Primogen for Clan Malkavian, the dreadfully winsome label applied to the particular strain of vampirism I suffer, so named for some vampire father figure of old. More poppycock grown from a backward culture that seems...
Well, I'm happy that you're not that mean.
...tales and the fiction of Victorian romance, when it should concern itself with the science behind their suffering. No matter, for I have taken this office for no greater reason than to advance my research. I must make mention, however, that even among my would-be peers in this governing body of...
I'm trying to figure out which of the lightings these things switch off.
Superstition is frightening. Their intelligence is not the question, no, indeed. As they courted me for this appointment, I had to suspect that their overtures were hand-tailored to what must be my obvious infatuation with reason, for the devil would do well to have such honey-tongued tempters. Even so, I could not help but notice the dressing of language these vampire leaders chose for their siren song. Whether it is born of habit,
one that's not pressed,
their unwashed, ill-educated subjects, or from their own deep beliefs, their linguistic flourishes belie a faith in superstition over...
I like how he just keeps on going on and on and on in the recording.
...theme in this society of darkest night. Damn it all, now I'm doing it too.
He complains that they're very chatty. He's like, damn it all, now I'm being very chatty. This is a really deep mansion. Okay, back to the main room. I think it's the door over here. Yep, it's the door over here that just opened.
As I expand my dealings with the vampire government, I have encountered a disturbing new symptom.
Ooh, morphine.
Frequently, in conversation, I will hear voices emanating from other vampires. Voices that are not their own, but which seem to have insight into their lives beyond what I could gather from simple conversation. These voices seem to echo from deep within my fellow vampires, and I cannot be certain if this symptom belongs to my strain of the...
Yes! Blood packs allow us to heal during combat.
Inconsistent. I dare not mention this symptom to my vampiric peers, for they have proven themselves true predators to whom I could be loath to reveal any sign of weakness. Indeed, these voices have counseled me against confessing their presence, and until I can confirm their source, I will listen. The information the voices have given me ranges from curious to frightened. The latter case is especially true of one powerful vampire whose name I shall not commit to recording in the interests of self-preservation.
I would like that guy to turn around. Apparently, alternatively, let me just invisibrew through here. I think that is all this room had. You guys can't cross that, so have fun. And she gets sucked. Everybody gets sucked. I can just like approach and kill them from behind if I can get directly behind them. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, they usually have like times that people can apply for. It's a nice channel to be following either way, Victor. I sometimes drop by because I'm like curious what kind of people are casting. I think once there was like a guy called like Little Ginger or something like that. And when I dropped by, I really did not expect it because it was like a grown man. And I was like, oh, from that name it sounded like it was gonna be like a teenage girl or something. So that was like so surprising. And they were playing World of Warcraft. Yep, I can just assassinate you, which gonna save a better time instead of just draining everybody. We have our bellies full of blood, we don't need to overdrain. It's just like a lot of prison cells. You're just kind of supposed to go in a straight line through here. You can probably sneak through here in a couple of seconds. I mean, we're dealing with crazy people here. that are like, not just like a tiny bit crazy or have a condition crazy, like have been tortured by the senior vampire for like 30 years after already having a brain condition sort of crazy. Yeah, crazy.
Have increased in frequency and direction of late. They have begun to stay with me long after conversation has ceased and are serving as quite a distraction. I fear others are beginning to notice my preoccupation at the vampire gatherings. I am thinking again of the particular vampire of whom I spoke previously, who I dare not name for my growing fear. If the voices are to be believed, then my caution is warranted, for they speak of his blackest crimes, both past and future. More than once I have seen the suspicion in his eyes and heard the distrust in his voice when speaking with me. The fear must register on my face, as it is all I can do in these moments to keep from crying out in chorus with the voices.
You see, at least you looked sane, Grout. My character does not look nor sound sane, so nobody's that surprised when I say something.
Voices have proven themselves authentic, and I have withdrawn from the vampires.
That's his wife, by the way.
My absence will no doubt draw attention, but
old,
I no longer hold my
sick wife.
Around the
He keeps her frozen in this very weird bubble, hoping that one day he can treat her. But honestly, when you're a living person... Yeah, Mr. Freestyle. When you're a living person like this, I think they're already dead. I don't think they're coming back.
He will go to any length to achieve his ambitions, and he knows that I know.
He knows that I know!
In precautions to protect my beloved wife. The cure will have to wait until our immediate safety is guaranteed. The mansion was constructed with security. But at that time, I was not privy to the full range of vampire capabilities. The voices echo in the twisted corridors of my psyche, dark whisperings of a macabre and formless menace, the approach of which portends an end to all of this.
And you needed to play that to open the door. I mean, I don't actually know who all of the switches and buttons and everything should like keep out, because any vampire could just punch through a wall, methinks. I don't know why my character haven't tried it. And Mr. Gat, the Malkavian has been staked to death. So he bit the dead. A bit problematic, is it not? Crowd is no longer a corpse, he's ash.
No matter. Soon your self-made kings and false prophets and all who bear the mark of the beast will be washed from the earth for the...
Oh, that bear the mark of the beast. Got a time frame on that one?
Your native tongue in the pits of the abyss. I will not hear it anymore.
But why?
To burn. Tell them it was Grünfeldbach who...
Grünfeldbach.
Lake of fire. All agents of Satan shall return to whence they came. Let this righteous display serve as a promise to all who serve the Archfiend Lacroix. I'm coming for you, Lacroix. By the power of the Lord, I will cleanse your black soul.
Why does he sound so much like the Terminator? Much talk, little sense. Now we have to get out of the mansion that's been on fire. Now we're also a bit on fire. Okay, this room just has fire. I think I went the wrong way. I think I went the severely wrong way. I ran like straight into a room of fire, which is not the best idea that you may have. Stop setting me on fire, Jesus. One of these doors...
Hey, stop right there.
One of these doors normally have like a way to get down. Oh goddamn. Yeah, there we go. Through the window we go. Well, LaCroix's gonna be very surprised. Especially when we're like, whoopsie daisy. Your friend be dead, yo. Sorry about that. Well, it's not exactly our fault, is it? We didn't do it. We didn't do it. A crazy church did, I swear.
Evening there. Something burning? Ooh, smells like someone burnt the burgers.
Yeah, it's me. Pluck it from your mind, I am already upstairs.
Jeez, I could go for one of them double-spaced burgers with the onions and the cheese and some bacon.
Not a lot. The stories that eventually they do go extinct. So Malkavians are rather rare. I mean, not the story in this game, just the story of White Wolf World of Darkness in general.
The Primogens still haven't been contacted by Grout. I thought I made it clear that you were not supposed to come back until we had heard from him.
We no longer hear the voice of Grout.
Dead? What?
Who is back? Why does he want to set me on fire?
Every time I think he's lost the scent. So, Buck killed Grout to draw me out.
Grout was not hunted, he was disposed of.
Buck is a hunter. They stalk and kill our kind to appease their god. But like many mortals, their so-called faith is nothing but a conduit through which they quench their killing urge. Who else would have killed Grout?
A happy man?
Look at me. Are you sure it was Nines Rodriguez? Because if it was, the consequences... Do you know where this might lead? Do you really...
The thing is, I'm not too sure it was him. I don't like dramas. Please change your channel to comedy.
I'm glad you find this so amusing. I don't. And do you know why? It means... Under most circumstances, I would call a blood hunt on the murderer immediately. However, the anarchs of this city may interpret such an action to be a declaration of war. I do not want a war with them. This decision will take some time. I need to confer with the Primogen on this. In the meantime, I've come to a decision on the Ankaran sarcophagus, and I believe that for the safety of the inhabitants of this city, we need to place the sarcophagus under Camarilla protection until its contents can be confirmed. You're becoming quite indispensable to me. So, out of all my available personnel, I'm going to entrust the retrieval of the sarcophagus to you. It was quietly delivered to the Museum of Natural History a few hours ago.
Dogs fetch,
Let me finish. The manifest from the Dane shows there was a small box from the same dig on board, but it was listed as missing. Keep an eye open for it. It may have been overlooked. It's crucial we get the sarcophagus in our possession within the next few hours.
My pockets are hungry.
Yes, of course. Here. I can't have one of my representatives running around ill-equipped for their task.
This will speed the sarcophagus to
Here are
you.
the keys to the front door of the museum. The sarcophagus should be in an examination room of some sort. There's a small security staff on site, but I don't want a massacre. Mortals are just as easy to deceive as they are to kill.
Okay. I will return. I forgot that the museum mission even existed. Yes, it's been a very long time since I played this. But before we go to the museum, my dear fellows, I kinda need to refill my tea. So it's another 10-minute break that we're doing. Make sure to refill your drinks, go for a walk, walk your dog, kiss your wife goodnight, and all of the other things that you may be doing on breaks during stream time. I will see you soon. Okay, should be back. Let's try and get my hand back into the frame. There we go. Everybody good? Everybody happy? Hope so. Because we're continuing to go now. After a while, I don't think this is the right direction. No, I wanted to finish the side quest. It's closer to the bar than it is to the other bar. In about an hour and 30 minutes, I think I'm gonna try moving my husband, because currently he is a sleepy cookie. But he'll need to order me food if we're gonna eat anything tonight. For I am not cooking.
What's up, sister? You enlightened?
Hallelujah, brother! I see the light.
I see. Welcome to the Brotherhood. The bishop will see you upstairs.
You will see me and die. That's very forward of me. I cook every night. I have a right to not cook one night. Because I am doing a marathon of Bloodlines stream.
Did you get summoned? You're going upstairs to see the bishop.
Your words are twisting my skull, Taffy.
You're new to the Brotherhood, huh? Just got enlightened. I've been here a few days. When the bishop wants to see you, you'll be summoned. And then you go up these stairs.
Because my husband likes to eat variety, Victor. That's why I don't babushka cook and make a lot of food that lasts a week. Tell me of this horrid temple.
I don't know. I mean, I hear things, but I haven't been summoned. I had a friend, snuck up there a few days ago. Said she saw things, bad things. Yeah.
What wild visions?
Blood. She said, blood everywhere. She saw a few of the summoned, tried to talk to them, but they just stared at her with these blank looks, you know. One of them started reaching for her, and she ran away.
You wear your fear like a shadowy veil.
Yeah, I know. The bishop said we have to shed our earthly fears on our journey to the ninth circle. But I'm scared to go upstairs. I just want to go home. You know, I want to go home.
Rejoice, soon you shall worship with this warlock. Farewell. And if you really want to go home, then just leave and go home. You don't look infected. Think you'll live. And yeah, here's the fun bit. They're practically zombies. Come on. There we go. Fought our way out of the corner. get my shotgun out? Probably should. Yeah, I do know how to make borscht, Victor. I tend to make cold borscht quite often during the summer. Or as everybody else finds it, you know, funny pink soup. Okay, let me just go past. Fancy, funny pink soups. Yeah, they do. You just make it. Well, I forget how it's called. Like churned milk thing. It's not sour milk, and it's not sweet. Yeah, it's cream, but it's not sweet cream. And down the hole I go. Hot straight from the oven. That sounds really hot. And there we go.
Welcome, sister. I see you have been enlightened. Are you searching for something? Do you seek the truth? Well, you have come to the right place, sister. We've got more truth here than we can handle. Yeah.
Ah, the disease-ridden demagogue.
Disease. Sister, you've got to open your mind. One man's disease is another man's sin.
Treasure!
Here among the Brotherhood of the Ninth Circle, we have shared these earthly labels. Come, partake of our divine communion.
I suppose at least it's great for cold because you completely, like, scorch your throat.
They call me Bishop Vic, Shepherd of the Damned, your midnight guide through our last days here on Earth. Do you feel it, sister? The curtain being drawn back at last, drawn back by my hand, by the Brotherhood of the Ninth Circle.
Do your days also end with Gehenna?
Gehenna? Judge.
I like corn.
The apocalypse. Oh, again, sister. You are too indoctrinated into the antiquated beliefs of this material world. There is no rhyme or reason. No all-powerful and terrible gods who watch over their children. You talk of disease. What about the disease that you and I both carry? Our flesh remade into nothing more than an abomination, feeding on our brothers and sisters like so many cattle. What god watched over me when that demon tore into my neck and made me into this monster you see before you?
A god that likes comedy.
There is no god who would tolerate such a thing. And so I have become God. And the diseases I carry to the masses will bring about an end of my own making, until we have all journeyed below into the Ninth Circle.
Perhaps this is a party best left to the plague bearers.
Time for words has come and gone, my sister. You and I will take those last steps together and see what truth lies behind the curtain. Let the night fall forever on this cursed earth, and let the fruits of my labor bring a long and bloody harvest.
Can't we let words fight this battle? Yes! Save! Succeeded! He is very speedy. Very speedy. Feeling better? In that case, you can take my card and order us some food. I don't know. Maybe a curry? Something nice? Whatever you want? Can't get close to that guy. Ah, Jesus. Where are you? Where did you go? There we go. I don't think we'll heal up naturally. We do have some blood packs though. Oh, I can actually save during this battle. That's convenient. Didn't really want to waste all my blood packs, but gotta at least waste a little. Well, I think the next one that you can purchase is in the next town over. So after we're done with downtown. There we go. Normally you can like recharge off his followers, you can like actually eat them and stuff. I don't remember. It is a pretty long one. I remember Hollywood being fairly short, which is the next part of the game. Because for the most part, most of it is sewers. You get to the part where you need to traverse the sewers pretty fast, and then you just traverse the sewers for a very long time. Ah. Done here now. Now all we need to go to the damn museum and crack the sarcophagus thingy. Sarcophagus. Now let's report to the damsel first, and then upon exiting this way, we can also report to Strauss, and both of them should be like, yay, have a thing! And I like things. Club music is always the best. Pal is dead. It is not a rumor.
We told him to burn the blood and go to the hospital. Said he thought he'd get over it. Men are stubborn that way. This proves the plague bearer's gotta be found.
The king of the carrier pigeons and all his filthy chicks are finally extinct.
You killed all of them? You. So I guess you want me to thank you or something? Damn it. Thanks.
I really loved Bloodlines 1 soundtrack. They did hire the same guy for Bloodlines 2. But once again, I don't know if the game's gonna be good. But it's gonna tear my heart if it's not. You are thorny and fire-breathing, damsel, but I still could rescue you.
You know, you just may have an anarch soul. I'll let you chew on that, Kenny. Some of the boys might have overheard our conversation and gotten the impression I've gone soft. Somebody in this joint's gotta lack the restraint to keep their mouths shut.
Maybe. See you, damsel. I can't do that. Music with my voice, it just doesn't work. Especially not after 4.5 hours of streaming while still having a bit of a cold. Really doesn't work. Okay. Maximilian Strauss. You said that you're gonna give me a thing if I do a thing for you. And I just finished doing said thing. Unfortunately, blood packs are kind of rare. I mean, I could always go back to Santa Monica and buy it out of the hospital that has them. Because that hospital has a few. But for some reason, a lot of people think that you would prefer like a watch rather than a blood pack.
Hello, neonate. How can I be of assistance? Of course.
I broke the withered horse of pest silence, and his dark bishop is in the grave.
Impressive, young one. What exactly was the source of the epidemic?
Oh. Well, to do an essay on Bloodlines 2, Victor, I'll have to have it, and it's like 50 pounds. Bishop Vic, sack upon the withered horse.
Of this so-called bishop.
You wish to close the curtain on our cursed drama.
I see. That end may very well be upon us. But to business. I have a debt to pay.
It's like, the world may be ending, but before the world ends, would you like some money?
If you so desire, I can give to you a unique talisman that might be of use in the future. If that does not interest you, I can compensate you with hard currency.
Gift talisman.
A wise decision, neonate. True power lies not in wealth, but in the things it affords you. I hope this object serves you well.
I'm no longer here. Ooh. Wait, blood duration 200%? Oh, blood buff has twice the duration. That's nice. Okay, and we still don't have any skill points in finance, but I don't think I'm planning on investing either. Finance just makes things cheaper. And we're not really buying a lot of things. Maybe we should, because I'm mostly just blasting my way through with a shotgun now. And at the same time, I may as well wait till the end of the game. And spend all my hard cash then. Hey guys, look, we even did a side quest! Hooray for us! But that being said, what's my experience like? It's like a lot. Okay, let's do that. Let's improve our firearms. Oh, we're gonna be great with our blood powers.
Need a ride?
Yes! You may take me for a ride. Wait a minute. Is the museum a building then? Or is the museum? I should have the key to a natural history museum, shouldn't I? I don't actually remember where it is. Let me check with a LaCroix twice over. Just in case. Though he also might have sent me things to my mail. Or to my email, so I'll have to check with my friggin' house as well.
Yeah, you go right on up and see Mr. LaCroix. Ah, let's see what we got on good old camera 3. Oh, well, hello there. I've been thinking about...
He's enjoying his job.
The car is waiting. There is a degree of immediacy attached to this task.
Ah, there we go! Now we get the quest.
As on the Dane, you are not to open the Ankaran sarcophagus for any reason. Excuse me.
Well, it has already been opened, but okay. I didn't realize that I left him without actually picking up the quest. Hello, car. Let's go. Gotta go fast. Gotta go so fast. To the Museum of Mystery and Happy Happenings. Yeah. Ah, the Museum of Happy Happenings. Ah. Damned funny, you scared the crap out of the cleaning crew. Now would you put the damned raptor back into its exhibit? Oh, and don't leave your keys lying around. Marshall will fire your ass. Let's just check for any keys lying around. I assume that we will have to do a lot of sneaking. Ooh. There we go, museum office key.
Hey, who's there?
No!
Freeze!
The door's in my way. Ignore that I exist, please. I'm not supposed to be here. And I'm not supposed to kill you people either. Thankfully, this is a very round arena. There's one guard patrolling over on that way. One guard patrolling here. Oh. Yeah, I'm not here. Meow. Meow. This isn't the right room, but it's nice that we can cheat a little bit as a Malkavian. Most places you do not have invisibility. Yeah, it's my sneaky walk. We're very sneaky, sneaky. That's the toilet. Sorry. I needed that. I didn't intend on murdering you. That's just how it goes sometimes. So that's the office. I don't suppose the office has any blood packs? Probably not. Prescription bottle. Yes. And hello, Mr. Game and Bruce. We're playing as a crazy person, aka Malkavian, which means that we're a bit odd, to put it lightly.
Hey, stop right there.
I did not mean to anger the whole facility. That's not very good. I wanted to happily drain a policeman dry.
Hey, stop right there.
There we go. No. Please ignore that I'm here. I don't want angry police people. I'm just making my way downtown, walking fast. Honestly, I don't really know where I'm going. I'm trying to get to the sarcophagus. I think this is one of the items that we actually had to recover. Don't walk in the middle of the room when I'm trying to sneak past Jesus. No! No! I'm just trying. I need to bypass that door and I forgot how. Or rather, I forgot how without killing a couple policemen. Come on, guy. Away.
Out of my way. Sorry, man. Excuse me. Get out.
Did you just say out of my way to me? You realize that I'm not actually supposed to be here, right? Change the code again. 2358. Okay, we should be able to get through there now. I mean, we still killed 2 guys. But I kinda needed to. Really? Could you guys both move out of there, please? There we go. Phew! And we haven't murdered them. Hooray! Oof.
Hey, stop right there.
Sorry. I don't really want to murder you, just really drain you.
Freeze!
Come here. Come on. Thank you. Oh, really? That's not the way? Okay. Oh god damn it, I'm just getting beaten to death. There we go. Also, I said curry. Something kormai? Do you guys like not? I'm trying to use the computer. Okay, I can't hack that, and there is a guy shooting me through the door. No! Well, the guy that said he didn't want a massacre will not be a happy bunny. But I'm trying to figure out where is the access to that door. What kind of rice is there? Coconut rice. Yes, there's me there. But where's the access to the friggin' door? Huh. Could it be on one of the guys that are around me? Hope that it is. Don't want to kill literally the whole facility. Killed enough. I like both naan bread and drinks. Okay, so now there's only me and this corridor. As the remaining two policemen just kind of moved out. There we go. And you. And you may just have the card that I'm looking for. Nope. Okay, what if I blood buff myself? There we go. Nope. Alarm. Nope. Like 40%? Will be 50% once we reach the next place. Hacking. I swear, one of them is supposed to have a card on them. For this door. That I'm literally like missing. Did I not pick something up? Or is this guy supposed to be on this side of the corridor? I'm just a baton again. Sorry guys, I can't scare the facility slowly. Can you just stop being angry and spare yourselves your own lives? That would be very convenient, but for both me and you. That's the entry point of this huge place to begin with. Yes, I know, you're trying to kill me. The fact that I'm not dying should make you stop. I would be terrified of me if I were me. Oh, god damn it. Okay, what if I run out and run around like a headless chicken outside of this big area? Because I'm pretty sure that I checked every single corner that there is. Meaning I left somewhere, something, somewhere else. Forcing ourselves back up is gonna be such a horrible thing to do. I'm normally fine through this area.
Come on. Huh? Hey, stop right there.
Can I just get past you? Thank you. Okay. Not under the stairs. We can get through everything but the last room. Which is a pain. Like a lot of doors and rooms and stuff all the way over here. Oh, Cry will really not be happy with me. He'll be like, what did you do? I will be like, nothing, I just made the policemen shoot themselves. That's not a crime, right?
Hey, who's there?
Okay, let's just do Bloodlines Museum last key card. Okay, it seems that the fact that it tripped the alarm was what made it go all crazy on me. Durr. And you can't really fix that. You can't bash out the laser sensors. And you can also disable them through the computer, or else that door auto locks. Stupid door.
Out of my way.
Hey, wait!
That camera is just like determined to face that way. How do I get past the beam door? Ah, there we go. Somebody has all the passwords in the game. Convenient. Now if I could only load it. And my cats are fighting. Oh, I was right. The guard there was supposed to drop a key. That makes me question, do I have a save file that's before me tripping that alarm? So let's try going back. Is this one before me tripping that alarm? Yeah, I'm fine with you leaving me here, Gamercam. Feel free to just go and do whatever you need doing. Okay, that's still after I have hit the alarm. What about here? I want to not trip up the lasers because otherwise... Ah, that's fine, Victor. I don't mind. Otherwise... That door locks up? There we go. Thanks, Victor, for your confidence. Means a lot to me. So much easier when you don't lock up the friggin' door and the game doesn't bug out.
I can't understand why someone would go through the trouble of stealing a box with a very ancient corpse. This city's not that dull.
Where's the box?
Since it's missing, I'm inclined to believe it was stolen. Or intentionally misplaced, if you like. Clearly, though, it's not here.
So you live here?
I'm an archaeologist, so I thought I'd indulge in a quick study of this Ankaran sarcophagus everyone's so riled up about. My guess, from what I've read about it, is that it's a mummified Mesopotamian king. I needed confirmation.
I confirm. A supervillain must have stolen it to the baddie signal.
Interesting choice of words. Weren't you here to take it away? Wouldn't that make you an attempted thief?
I came here because the man at the tower said so, I think.
Definitely doesn't make it theft.
Stolen by? Finish my thought, please.
Supernatural creature in Los Angeles is suspect, as are most human thieves. I suppose we may want to question magicians as well.
Did you stare at the box? Sometimes I stare at things for hours.
Oh, I really wish I had. All this speculation about the sarcophagus containing an antediluvian and being a portent of Gehenna is making me cringe. These are the kinds of ridiculous, superstitious assumptions I came here to debunk.
The G words makes my thoughts frighten.
Armageddon, doomsday, the end of all kindred. It's a common facet of most mythology.
And apparently what Bloodlines 2 is dealing with.
Many believe Cain and the antediluvians will return to consume or destroy all kindred. I wholeheartedly disagree.
It's a Dark Father? Where?
Cain, who I assume you mean, is the biblical first kindred and founder of the mythological first city, Enoch, a place where kindred and kind coexisted. I believe Cain's a figure concocted to personify the transition from nomadic society to agrarian society. That myth, like most, has been twisted by time.
Seen an old box around here?
Don't let me interrupt your progress, if indeed you've made some. My reason for being here is probably being bid on as we speak. Someone is certainly going to be surprised when they find out they've just paid a kingly sum for a desiccated old corpse.
I am gone. LaCroix will hate me because I did kill some people. I didn't kill nearly as much people as I could have killed, but I still killed some people. Okay, we don't want to punch the car. We want to get LaCroix to be mad at us. Sorry.
Oh, excuse me, starting to doze off there. Oh, I need to get a guard animal of some sort to alert me when folks come in. Maybe one of them chimps like on that show Ape Detective? Oh, that monkey always gets his man. What? Oh, yeah, Mr. LaCroix's expecting you. For a young guy, he sure likes to work late. Me, I spent most of my youth in the entertainment industry. Yeah, I guarded the sets for over 6 top 10 TV shows.
And I hope you enjoyed them. And of course he works late. This is the only time when he's actually awake. I would too work late if I got up at like 8 p.m. after the sun has set.
The folly of leadership is knowing that no matter what you do, behind your back there's hundreds, certain that their own solution is the sounder one, and that your decision was the byproduct of a whimsical dart toss.
Oh, you're already angry at something.
Sentence, and I soak the critical fallout. I make the decisions no one else will. Leadership. I wear the albatross and a bullseye.
No, you wear the pants in this family. The city, she adores you.
My fill of sycophants. I need adjutants I can trust.
What troubles you, my prince?
Hunt on Nines Rodriguez for the murder of Alistair Grout will be called. Rodriguez's execution is only a matter of time. I have lit the fuse. If a war ignites, it's my head they will sharpen the pikes for. At least I can rest easy in knowing that you, my most promising attendant, has relieved me of one encumbrance tonight. Do you need assistance bringing the sarcophagus up to my office?
Sarcophagus was gone.
Stolen?
Stole?
Stolen? How? Who would... Oh, Gary. Gary, you treasonous maggot.
Gary the Jerry.
Your treachery.
Be merry. Me too. Who's Gary?
Nosferatu Primogen. The Nosferatu were responsible for finding out where the sarcophagus was taken after the Dane, and for getting keys to the museum. They were the only ones who knew. It's obvious to me now. My mistake. I want him found. I want him... found. The sarcophagus could be exploited, causing who knows what catastrophe to this city. If it were to fall into the wrong hands...
Okay, I'ma go and seek the Harry.
In the filth below the streets of
Gary,
Hollywood.
I mean.
Not even I know just
Barry?
hide. Hollywood is, unfortunately, lacking in any Camarilla loyalties. Hollywood's baron is an anarch named Isaac. Isaac's more civil than the anarchs downtown, but nonetheless, he wears his mistrust of me on his sleeve. He may know how to contact the Nosferatu. Find Gary and get him to talk. That sarcophagus could be used against us. Do not come back until you have it. Now, I must announce the blood hunt and bear the brunt of all consequences. Escort her out.
Have fun hunting the blood. Hunting blood is always so much fun. But now we have access to Hollywood. Good kitty cat.